but I do have knowledge of other people being threatened and horribly intimidated by threats and extortion, and even the murder of Kelly Loeffler's young staffer in Georgia. That was no car accident. He was vaporized by whatever the explosion was. Some people who know more about it than I do tell me it had to have been thermite to have triggered a fireball such as happened in that car. And then the Georgia Bureau of Investigation agent who was investigating it was found dead by a gunshot wound to the head within a week. I mean, there are trillions of dollars of global wealth at stake. There are people from both political parties that are implicated in all the crimes here, and there were crimes committed, destruction of evidence being among them. I mean, there are any number of crimes that could have and should have been prosecuted arising from this election for all kinds of fraud. And then there's the international aspect of it, because there's substantial evidence, and I think there'll be more forthcoming, that China and Iran played a large role in flipping votes for Biden and rigging this election.
News. Take a look at this. One person has been killed and 3 injured in a fiery wreck off of I-16 and Pooler Parkway. This is video from a WTOC viewer, and you could see those flames and the firefighters as they were arrived on the...
Okay, it's the 5th of December, Saturday, 2020, and I'm going to do a quick coverage of this car crash that happened at I-16 and Pooler Parkway. The one casualty that we know for sure confirmed is Harrison Deal, who was the aide or assistant to Kelly Loeffler, as well as being the boyfriend of the daughter of Governor Kemp. And what did Governor Kemp just do recently? He called for an audit of the election, finally. Now, this car crash, as they are calling it, looks very extreme, as you can see the flames there, and on top of the images that we're now seeing on the Pooler Parkway Police Facebook page, there's various comments from people stating that they heard a loud explosions at the time of the car crash. And this is from various people around the area at the time. People saying that although they didn't see it, they heard it, which is something that I find to be a bit peculiar. I hope that this is investigated thoroughly by authorities. I'm going to keep my hopes low on that one, but I got a comment here. I hope you're investigating this as a possible homicide. This seems more like a warning not to help Trump and expose fraud, which I think is a comment that is very interesting, but there you are, folks. This happened yesterday, Friday, December the 4th. There you are. Ads reporting for Neighborhood News Studio.